Well, hello. So we're going to get going on to day 24 of blueprints. I've got my Google Sheets in front of me. I've got my notebook ready. Alrighty. We should be good to go. Looking, still wanting to draft the ballroom to finish the first words message of the music sheets puzzle. Still want to find rooms with more chess pieces, find more rooms with chess pieces. Still need to find significant dates and try them out on the various safes. So we've got an extra 20 steps today because of we used the laundry basket yesterday, or laundry room yesterday. And also, one moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to put my dog outside. She is acting up now that I've come upstairs and started the game. So. Alrighty. I'm back. You may wonder why I don't just put my dog outside before trying to start this game, as part of setup. And honestly, I would if it was a different season, but it is August, and in my part of the country, that means it's super hot outside. So I do give her the opportunity. I mean, she's got water outside and everything, but she's also paralyzed, so getting to her water is a little bit difficult for her, though she can do it with effort. But being outside is not ideal for the temperature, and her being, a furry dog, a hairy dog, I should say. But hopefully, well, I say hopefully, but I'm not expecting to spend more than like an hour or two here in the game. If it does seem like it's going to stretch beyond that, then at some point I'll probably have to go downstairs and bring her back inside before she overheats. So I don't put her outside before I start the game in the hope that she will learn to just deal with me being upstairs and, not paying her immediate attention, for a little bit. But if she's going to act up, then I guess she has to go outside for a while and deal with the heat. Okay, so what I was saying is we've got 3 keys because we did that clock tower, and we found 3 rooms that gave us, that had the clock symbol. So we get three keys today. That's not an everyday thing. That's just a today thing. We're at 70 feet base nowadays, but we've got an extra 20 today because we visited the laundry, I think is what gave us the extra feet, if I recall. Our allowance is permanently increased to 3 coins. We have the 2 gems from the gemstone cavern. So we're set up pretty nice today because we've got 3 keys, 2 gems, 3 coin, 90 feet. Let's go choose our outbuilding. So hopefully we'll make some, I'm hoping that we'll make some decent progress today. Day 23, we ended the day with like 27 coin and 8 gems that we didn't get to use or carry over, which always seems like a shame to waste that much resources, I'm going to look at this felled tree and just make sure there's not a date carved into it. I doubt. Yeah, okay. Because the one date we have to open the small gate was on a tree that got, felled, so we got the date off of a photograph. So, okay. Root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Okay. Not necessarily, we might not necessarily get a shovel. I think we'll go ahead and do the tool shed, the 2 special items. Yeah, metal detector and magnifying glass. We always like having the magnifying glass. Helps us with the clue gathering. And metal detector helps us with the money gathering. Just make sure there's doesn't seem to be anything else extra in here today. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Alrighty. So those are 2 decent items to start with. Doesn't really change our plan for today, though. What it is we're going to attempt to focus on today. So, well, we also, if we end up with the code check room, we did check a treasure map on day 23. So if we can retrieve that treasure map, I think it led to like this room over here, this one, or this one, like one of these. I think probably this one. That we could like maybe dig up 40 more coins and whatever. So if we can get some coins, if we can get the bookshop, buy another book, get the library so that we can read the architect's design volume 5, whatever that we already bought. Those are all some useful things we could do today. So we're on this side. Starting out with a den is good. Gives us a gem, lets us get further over to the side. So we'll do that. I am not seeing trunks or extra keys or items or things. Okay. And our metal detector didn't go off to alert us to extra coins or keys. Okay, reading nook is good. Will give us a key and will give us a library and we can read that book. And yes, I'll probably take a while reading that book. Oh, metal detector is going off saying, hey, be on the lookout for some extra whatever. But here, we'll go ahead and pick up this key. Oh, was that it? It just telling us about the one key that we already knew about. That's all the metal detector was telling us about. Yeah, okay, so there's no extra coins or anything. Okay. We definitely are going to do the library. That's on our plan for today. So. Extra coin. Okay. So this is Drafting Strategy Volume 5. So I skipped Volume 4 at the moment. But okay. And yeah, I'm going to be screenshotting some things, so just bear with me. The death of drafting. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion. And it is imperative you draft a hallway or else your design will have no hope of further development. But on this critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover once and for all if there's any life beyond the dead end. And then this angel was Draxus, so we're gonna capture a picture of that. Add to our ever-growing collection of screenshots. So this is okay. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors, but every house needs some dead ends. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead-end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are more critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Drafting a dead-end room on the rank behind you is a good strategy to accomplish this and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Okay. So far, things that we kind of knew, right? Or we, our existing conclusions. Grave mistakes, an introduction to the tomb. Okay. As forbidding as a black bordered floor plan may seem, tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Irindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who were appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. So I'm going to pause there just to read the description of the tomb. The tomb says each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. But then you have to come back and collect those coins. Okay. The Aegeran angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento. Ooh, so the Aegeran angels. And is that chimney sweep? I'm going to call that chimney sweep angel. So. Or the one that I previously referred to as chimney sweep. So I'm going to put that over in my active puzzles. Okay. Whoops, sorry. That early era are scattered throughout the tomb chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on three crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Okay. Grounds for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside of the house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them a perfect candidate for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for the extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Yep. Okay. Outer rooms of note. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper, Denny Ravain, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel or a sledgehammer. In our case, a metal detector and a magnifying glass. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. It says better items can be found in the trading post if you have something valuable to offer. Okay. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in this subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Shelter. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Enshrined ideals. Okay. The last outer room is a floor plan with a... Oh, here, I'm going to go back and take a screenshot. I'm going to be taking screenshots of the books from now on, just because if I'm going to be taking screenshots in Excel notes at all, there's no reason not to get all of the pages of a book, because, you know, my opportunity to read, I don't get to keep the book and take it with me, so might as well, right? Enshrined ideals. An introduction to the shrine. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just, what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given. The more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Okay? So we've got the blessing of the Tinkerer, blessing of the General, blessing of the Berry Picker, Blessing of the monk. Blessing of the chef. Blessing of the dancer, which we've experienced a couple times now. Blessing of the gardener. Blessing of the high roller. Okay, so now it doesn't tell us like, you know, give this many coins to get this blessing, and it might not even work that way. The number of coins might just affect the duration of the blessing. We might have no, you know, real control over which blessing we would get. But, oh, that wasn't the end, was it? No, I just, okay, clicked off of it. Okay. Top 5 dead ends. Number 1, addict. If tool shed is good, the addict is really good. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Okay. Study. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Okay. More than any other room, Coat Check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. Okay. Hovel. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource, throw caution to the wind. Hovel's unbeatable drafting force. Secret passage. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. Okay. Dead end contest. Mail-in sweepstakes on January 20th, 1989. Tara Marti shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day, and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. Okay. Interesting. And then there's a lot of small print. Okay. Okay. So telling us about all of that. Word from the editor, and I'm going to look at this just to see if it's okay. As we conclude this haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of a drafted laboratory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our mortality and the secrets that lie beyond. Okay, so part of what this tells us is that if, we probably won't attempt it today, but if on a future day we were to, like, do this whole dead end challenge or whatever and draft 20 dead end rooms, which would be very difficult, but I think the outer room counts as one. The secret passage counts as one. Then within 5 days after that, we would get in the mail room, a package that would give us basically a trophy and maybe like 200 gold that we could then maybe spend at a bookshop. Unless we have the way to keep that gold or that item carried forward to future days, it could be a wasted effort. So might want to not accidentally. We don't want to accidentally draft 20 dead end rooms. I don't think we're going to achieve it accidentally, but just something to be aware of. All right, so we've read our book, which is cool. We'll do a quick check upstairs. There's never anything extra up here, but I just tend to check anyway. Okay. I did laundry room. I've done nurse's station. Have I never done the foyer? Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Now we're headed over here. Okay. Study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. That's a dead end. Secret passage is not necessarily a dead end, but... And then the commissary, okay. We're going to do commissary. We don't have a lot of coins now to spend, but we want to know what's for sale in the commissary. We might have to come back and buy a shovel. And it's good to know that we can buy a gem and a key if we need it and we can get money. We have the metal detector, so we should be, coming across more money today. In theory. Yeah. Drawing room's nice, but it's going to cost me a gem, and I don't want to spend that gem right now. I don't want to dead end into the storeroom. So we'll do workshop. Which is giving us a sledgehammer. Nice. And don't think I really have anything to combine. Oh, the burning glass. I don't know that I want that more than I want the metal detector and the magnifying glass. So I'm not going to assemble that at the moment. Yeah, so I could make a burning glass, but I don't necessarily need that at the moment. Some more coins. I'm going to go, because we're about to go into the foundation, so I'm going to buy myself a shovel. Alrighty. Well, I say about to go in the foundation. It's our intention to go to the foundation. Okay. Kitchen would cost us a gem. Don't want to spend the gem. We have extra feet today, so I'm not as interested in the kitchen. Bedroom connects us to the foundation, which is a place I'm trying to go, so we'll do that. Oh, sleeping mask. Nice. Wait a minute. We have a metal detector and a shovel. I'm being silly. We have a metal detector and a shovel, so I should have... We like this combination. Yeah, we do. Yeah. I wasted feet backtracking there, but okay. But we got... But, you know, going through this bedroom doesn't really cost us feet, so... Okay. But now... Yeah. That was still... But we're supposed to have better odds. Wow. We're really striking out here. Wow, 3 dig spots and just completely struck out. Okay. I'm gonna come back down this way. I was getting too far north too quickly. I'm going to do the utility closet, and the reason being is because I can backtrack through here, over to here, and I will. But the utility closet's going to let me turn off, you know, security card doors, and then if we get the security room, you know, that'll be good for us. So we're going to turn on the garage, turn off the gymnasium, turn off the key card system. All right. And then I'm going to backtrack and go around to here and over here. Alrighty. Now this maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around your house. I don't like the sound of that. Tunnel, but we've already gone here. I wonder what tunnel does if it's blocked on the other end. Probably nothing. But we can confirm that is what we can do. So I'm just gonna confirm that, yeah, it's all boarded up. But hey, we can smash this thing and get ourselves a gem, a key, a coin. That works. But yeah, so if we send the tunnel into a wall, it will be blocked off. Makes sense. To be expected. So now we want this to be a not dead end room. So we like the code check, but we can't do it now because then we would have, well, our only out would be over here. So instead, let's do the pantry. Or I could do a courtyard and dig up stuff. It'd cost me a gem. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a courtyard. Oh, we can smash this. Yeah, yeah. Car keys and replacement gem. All right, I'm liking this choice. I'm liking this choice worked out for me already. Now we go over here and we say, hey, you get a key. Nice. Pick up that coin. Old tin can. Okay. Is that all of our dig spots for today? I think so. Okay. But from here, we can go over here. Parlor's good. Yeah, we like doing the parlor. Alrighty. The statement on the white box is true. That could be true or false. Statements with the word white are always true. So that would mean this and this are always true. We'll pick up this extra key here. Nice. The gems are in the white box. So this has to be false. The reason why this has to be false is because all three boxes use the word white. And all three can't be true. So if this is false, then the statement on the white box is true, has to also be false. which means that this has to be true because at least one has to be true, and we know the other two to be false. So the gems are therefore in the white box. Alrighty. We do want security, because now we can change the access things on security, and then hope that we get doors with key card access, because we've turned off power to them, and we're going to make it so that they don't require keys. We're going to do that by changing this. First, we'll view estate inventory. Okay, we haven't missed anything. Good. Key card system. We're going to set the security level high. We want a lot of security access doors. The reason being is because now we're going to make them all offline, giving us basically a greater likelihood of unlocked doors that we don't have to use keys or access cards on. And we want to go ahead and do the lab experiment. So we're going to log in and do that. So we've got 7 keys, 4 gems, shovel. We've got the magnet or the metal detecting shovel, which is good. We've got a sledgehammer. We've got a magnifying glass. So we've got things that we need. We've got lots of steps. We're in good shape at the moment. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Or immediately permanently add 1 gold to our allowance. I don't know how many more locked trunks we're going to encounter today. We've already encountered 2 that I was not expecting. I'm going to go ahead and do the next 3 times we open a locked trunk, because I'm hoping that it will happen at least once more, and then that would be the same as saying immediately. And then, but it has the opportunity to do it 3 times today instead of just only once. So we're gambling. We're gambling. All right. So then we want to check out this room. We can't rotate, so we don't want to do the dark room. Passageway is expensive. Don't want to do it. We'll do the, well, we'll do the observatory. And then just kind of hope that it's worth it, right? I'll go ahead and run upstairs for no good reason other than, you know, give me a Spotless conscience. Nothing's getting past me. Okay. Wish I knew what that did, if anything. Come over here. We're at 22. So what are we going to get for 22? Draxus. Oh, dead-end rooms are more common today. That's not fun. The twins. Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall, so there we go. We get a key. So pair of chests added to the entrance hall means that we can go break open those chests and permanently increase our allowance by 2. That's nice. I don't like the increased dead-end rooms today, but so we're not far. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and go back to the entrance hall and do those chests. We don't have to spend keys on them. Ooh, nice haul there. We get a silver key. Leads to a room with many doors. Alrighty. So now we can go back over here. Alrighty. I like having permanently increased our allowance, so our allowance was increased to 3 from a prior day, and now it's increased 2 more times, so it should be up to 5. Okay. Okay, so I don't want a dead end. I don't want a freezer at the moment right now. I do eventually want to get the stuff out of the freezer, but it's not like my goal for today. So, at least not now. I mean, maybe later today, but not for the moment. Would dead end us, would effectively dead end us. Leaving this as our only doorway. I should have stuck with the first roll, because I should have taken the walk-in closet. Well, that's not going to get us anywhere. Furnace. We're likely to draw red rooms while drafting. We'll do the furnace, and there's a reason why. Because if it gives us the option of the freezer, if we loop back around and it lets us put the freezer near the furnace, then we could thaw out the freezer. We might have to change today's plan. So We'll come all the way back around through here, right? And then maybe try to put a freezer in this area over here. We have 65 steps, 8 keys, 4 gems, 15 coins, and I'm afraid we're going to run out of doorways because of this dead ends thing. Our dead ends curse that we're under. I don't know what I need at the moment, so I'm gonna keep my money because I don't know what I need at the moment. I can come back. I'm not short on steps at the moment, so I can come back if I figure out what it is I need. All right, so let's go over here now. And we don't want to dead end, so we will spend the 2 gems on the passageway. And because we spent the 2 gems on the passageway, we're now going to come back and to the commissary and buy some gems, which maybe I should have done, save myself the steps, but you know, there was always the possibility I was going to get more money and draft a bookshop and all that. But okay, we'll leave it at that at the moment. All right, let's try to go over here. No, let's try to go over here and execute our plan of putting the freezer near. So hopefully this door should just open for us. Oh, it's in, see the wavering? It's in range of the furnace. Okay. Boiler room's good. Not sure what we need to send power to at the moment. Let's try to go down here. Oh, we have to. There we go. This is the same one we had before, right? I believe so. Yeah, okay. So don't think there's anything new for us here. Okay. Now we'll go... Ooh, we want to get all the way back over here, so we're going to go up here. Rotunda is a room we might not have done before. Maybe we have. Oh, some coins right here. But now I need to go over here. Ooh, 8 items. Attic. We haven't been in attic yet, but I'm going to go ahead and redraw. Doing the aquarium. Key to the secret garden. Okay, and are there still some, like, coins or something somewhere? Oh, there's a key right there. Okay. So I want to come down this way. West Hall. Okay. I mean, wine cellar would be 3 gems, but it would be a dead end. That would also be a dead end. I really want a freezer. Now I want a freezer. I passed on the freezer earlier. But now that I had to place the furnace, now I want the freezer. Ah, did not give me... Did not give me freezer. But showroom is one we have not necessarily done before. So let's go showroom. Showroom says we can buy things, but... Oh. Yeah, so this is expensive stuff, so... Ornate compass. Um, I mean, all really nice luxury items. Can't afford any of them. And I get the, yeah, I get the same options over there. So, okay. All right. Well, now we've been in the showroom. We at least see what it's like. And I spent 2 gems to get in here. So let's, before we go over here, we're going to go back to the commissary and buy more gems. It's a shame that we didn't get to do the freezer. Yeah, so before we go here, 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 or here, we want to get more gems. So, go. It didn't say it was sold out of gems, right? I think there's more gems to be bought. Now it's sold out. Okay. With 2 coins remaining. But now we know they're sold out. So we've got 2 gems and that's it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this while I'm here. I mean, I've got the bolded word and I've got the first word, but I might as well get the whole sheet. Alrighty. So now we'll go to this doorway here. There's the freezer. Shit. And it's nowhere near. It's not wavering. It's not close enough to the furnace. I don't believe it's close enough to the furnace. I don't believe it's close enough to the furnace. But I'm gonna test that theory. It's gonna freeze our gems and our coins, I realize. But I want to test the theory that it's not close enough to the furnace. Okay, the temperature does seem to be rising. So we'll see what happens. The longer I stay here. Is it going to continue to rise? It's rising. Come on. Release your goodies. Ooh, this is okay. It's ice is melting. Just give it time. Give it time. If this is a puzzle, I'm not sure what to do with it. Take a screenshot of this just because it seems puzzly. Well, we get an upgrade disc. Okay, we've also got this one here. Take a screenshot of this as well. Okay, and then let's get this upgrade disc, which we can take back to the security terminal. Ooh. Oh, Reva D. Okay. Is that one of the deactivated ones, though? I can't remember. The network servers are finally out of cold storage. Or at least... or at least as many as could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening and help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. Ooh, so these are 2 unused servers. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Nice, okay. Cool. So that's what these are. Okay, these are replacement servers. I don't think it's rising any further. So it's still not close enough to the... we can get these gems. Key, but crucially, it's not rising any further, so we can't get these. It needed to be closer to the furnace. It needed to be closer to the furnace. I don't think it's not rising any more than that. Okay. Ooh, there's a white pawn in the freezer. Yeah. Yeah, and the temperature's not rising anymore, so it's not gonna... We needed to get this closer to the furnace, I think. All right. So now, if I... this is closed. Okay, so it just automatically closes when I leave the room. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Okay, so let's do... We have keys. And our 2 gems and our 2 coins are like frozen, I think. But also we picked up a couple more gems, but I don't think we get to use them. Or maybe it, like, we didn't get to add to it or use them or something like that. I don't know exactly. No. Secret garden key? Where are we? I'm not going to use the secret garden key on this. Okay, see, this says it's close enough to the furnace, but this was not. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's a shame. We could start with 3 keys tomorrow if we do the clock tower. Oh, I don't have the gem requirement. I can't do either of these rooms. Guess I'm doing the archives. Yeah, see, okay, we've got dates here, right? So we're gonna screen capture. Well, first of all, we need to see if we can get anything out of the photos, but we're also going to do some screen captures. Wait a minute. I am screen capturing these pages. Please bear with me. And also examining with the magnifying glass to see if there's any detail in the photos. Okay. All right, I think that's the whole book. We've read that before, we just didn't get the captures of it. Okay. So yeah, we want to go over here. It's going off, but I don't know what's setting it off. Yeah, I don't know what's got the metal detector going. Maybe it's something on the other side of one of these panes of glass? Maybe it's like that key over there or something? I really don't know. Okay, we would need to get in from somewhere else, so we need to go. I need to start being a little more careful with my steps, but we'll do... Does the secret garden have multiple? We'll do the secret garden key. I can't... Okay, it does not fit. Okay, that's fine. Haha, my money is frozen. You can't steal it from me. It's a dead-end room, so I can't get to the mirror, other side of the mirror chamber. I pick up these coins, but I don't think I get to use them. Same with the gem that I'm going to pick up. I think it's all frozen. Can't do the clock tower because can't use the gem. Oh, is this the maid's chamber? Yeah. Reduces likelihood of finding items. It's where we saw that the maid statue is like named Mila. Don't think there's a chess piece in here. But now I need to come back from here to here. Alrighty. We're gonna end the day with extra keys. Unused keys. I'm just doing that for the heck of it. Why not? Right? Are there other dig spots? I'd like to be able to bust this down, but I need the jackhammer, I think, or something. The thing that lets me, like, battery pack sledgehammer thingy or whatever. There's only the one dig spot today. Okay. So then we go here. And we had a pantry already. It's letting us have another pantry. Weird. I can't do the pool because I don't have gems. I can't use gems. So I'll go pantry and get a bunch of coins that it won't let me keep. Oh, there's no piece of fruit. I was really hoping for a piece of fruit. Oh well. This is the door we open to the antechamber. I don't think we need to get back to the antechamber, but today, but no reason not to try. We can't do the walk-in closet for 4 items anyway. So this mystery floor plan, which I guess maybe the furnace is affecting everything on this side of the house. So everything from the middle, to that side is what's being, it's giving that shimmer like it's heated by the furnace. Okay. So this might be a floor plan that will let me go up here. Whereas this is a floor plan that will only let me come over here, and I don't know of what value that will be. And we're done, because this is the lavatory, which sucks. Should have done the corridor. The lavatory has nothing of value. So we didn't get pump room, we did not get ballroom, we did not find more chess pieces, other than maybe the white pawn and the freezer that we may not have known about previously. We did permanently increase our allowance. I've got 28 steps. What more can I do? Can't spend money. Can't spend gems. Don't think there's a room. I didn't do the planetarium, so there's not a particular room I should end the day in, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day. No, upgrade disk. Whew. Don't be stupid, Michael. Okay, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna go to the security room and I'm gonna use the upgrade disk. Duh. That's what we have to do. And we'll go back through the workshop on our way and see if there's something more we should combine now that we have the broken handle. Right? So we're gonna go. Where's the workshop? Workshop's over here. Okay. We need to go to the security room, so we need to go here. Yeah. Okay. So we can go, we don't want to go here. We want to go to drawing room. In the drawing room, we can go to the boiler. Boiler. Yeah, we'll go down the passageway from the boiler. I'm looking downstairs of the boiler room, make sure there's not like a trunk or something down there that, you know, I should go bust open. All right, go to the passageway. I'm gonna step in the freezer just to make sure that it's still 17 degrees. Metal detector, why is the metal detector going off? I'm not sure what's setting our metal detector off. Huh. Why am I being blind? What's setting the metal detector off? Is it just the key that I can't reach? Is that? I do not know what it's telling me. Yeah, I don't know what what's setting the metal detector off. Okay. Meanwhile, before I run out of steps, let's go down the foundation. And go to the bedroom, okay, bedroom to workshop. Yep. See what we can, if there's anything more we can combine here. No. No, okay, because that needs like battery pack or something. Something. Or shovel or something. Some third component. I think it was maybe battery pack. Okay. It's fine. I have to walk through the commissary, but I have nothing to buy at the commissary because I have no coins. I cannot use any coins. We're going to go straight on through and then up to security. We'll have feet to spare. Oh, was there an apple right there? Sure was. I missed it the first time around. Apple. Oh no, I think the secret garden spread apples throughout the house, and so I should be, or fruit throughout the house, so I should be on the lookout as I walk back through the rooms for new fruit placed or something. Okay, we're going to use the upgrade disc. Guest bedroom, hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. Okay. Quest bedroom. Plus 10 feet, like the guest bedroom, right? If you enter antechamber today, add 2 coins to your allowance. Okay. Geist bedroom. Plus 2 reroll die. If you have tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 reroll die. I like quest bedroom. It gives us a reason to go to the antechamber. I mean, we have to drive the quest bedroom, first, but then it gives us a benefit for going to the antechamber, which we might not otherwise have a benefit for doing. So let's do that. Okay. Now I might truly be out of things to do. My out room's a tool shed, which I don't think had a dig spot, but I will go outside. I've got enough steps to go outside and check. So we're gonna go. We already dug up the dig spot in the furnace, so we're gonna go outside and check our outbuilding for a dig spot. I don't think it had one, but I'm pretty sure it didn't actually, but we've got the steps, so might as well, double check. I don't think I missed a trunk, but what we did is we did manage to, we froze some assets that we'll get tomorrow, but we'll also permanently increased our coin allowance by a couple coins. Yeah, there's not a dig spot here, and that's fine. Did not expect there to be. So I could have immediately increased my coin allowance by 1, but I took the risk and said, hey, trunks that I open, and I opened 2 more trunks, I believe, after that. So it should be good for, we can't toss a coin in there because we can't access our coins. I think we're good. So I'm just gonna come down here and come into here for no real reason. Other than you don't know if they've populated a trunk or something down here. I mean, not likely, but something to check for. A way to use the remaining steps. And then come down here and contemplate the fact that we have not been able to drain the reservoir yet. Call it a day. Yep. All right, so that was our day 24. We accomplished a few things, but we did not necessarily meet our goals for the day. So, West wing favored, furnace and freezer. West facing manor of fire and ice. Total rooms 33, rank reached 8, steps taken 132, items found 10, new rooms 1. What was our one new room? Showroom. I think the showroom was our one new room. All right. That was day 24. Thank you for being with me, and we'll see you again for day 25.